Hi, I wanted to make this video about an update on how I got rid of the reactive sounds. Mostly, I'd say like 90% gone. Was the cervicogenic tapping, cervicogenic, and tapping, like tapping on your, like, tapping. There's a video on a guy, it's got like hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of views. If you search YouTube, you find it. It's that bald doctor guy. And I did that, and it was like I could bend my neck more. And and I guess in regards to reactive tinnitus, I mean, mine, not saying like if I hear loud sounds, my tinnitus gets worse. I mean, like, there's distortions I hear. Like, if I would hear a car drive by, or rain, or the ocean, or whatever, it would sound like somebody was dropping nails on, like, sheet metal or something. And it was really annoying. If the wind blew through the trees, same thing. I'd hear that. So, I did that, and at first I was like, well, my neck's a little more mobile, not as stiff, but I didn't think much of it. It kind of it helped with tinnitus a little bit, but then I was like, I read about this guy online who was doing it. He had issues with his neck, and his neck was stiff, and after months he just said, I'm just gonna stretch my neck all day, like every half hour, every hour. So that's what I did for 3 days. I did it while I was awake, obviously not when I was asleep, but I did it like every half hour, or at least every hour, and then sometimes a couple times in a row, where I would do the tapping from that video, and I would do every direction, and then lightly. I wasn't like really yanking on my head and like really trying to stretch my neck. I was just gentle each time. But after about 3 days of doing that, just continuously throughout the day, gentle stretching, with the tapping to get the deeper stretch, then it kind of like my neck just kind of stayed loose. It started to tighten up again, but I just keep doing it every day. But now I'm only doing it maybe once or twice a day to keep everything loose, especially with the chiropractic adjustments, which fuck off, bug. And then because my neck tightens up after the adjustments. So, but now it's like I'm hearing there's an AC unit over here, and it's like I don't hear the nails anymore, and it's crazy. I still have like regular kind of tinnitus. Like if I go in a quiet room and it starts to get louder, and I hear humming and ringing and all that annoying shit. So. So yeah, that's what I did, and it helped me. I do have a neck issue. I don't know. I imagine if you have similar symptoms, like, I'm not talking about the where it gets louder if you hear a loud sound. I don't know what will help with that, but if you have distortions when you're hearing like certain kinds of tinnitus, only when you hear other certain kinds of sounds, which isn't the majority of people with tinnitus, but it's also like nobody ever said this on any forum I saw or any YouTube video or anything, so that's why I'm saying it. So that helped me, and so if it helped me, it's bound to help other people too. And I couldn't, like, in the beginning I couldn't like turn my head like at all. I could do like that maybe, and now it's like I can, and it's a lot more flexible. It's a little stiff because I just woke up, but it's a lot better, and I can be around. I don't know if it helps with the hyperacusis, which I also had, but that also seemed less of an issue too. So like, I couldn't stand loud noises. not because they would make my ears ring more, they wouldn't worsen the tinnitus, but they just were loud, and I couldn't take it. It hurt. And that's less of an issue too now. Like I'm around construction equipment and stuff, and I'm like, whatever. Like it doesn't faze me if I walk by someone, you know, vacuuming or whatever. Whereas, you know, I'm still cautious about it, but I don't want to hang out around loud ass noise. But you know, so that's all I gotta say.